Do you know you can save money and still be broke? Once upon a time, there was a young man named Michael. He was disciplined, the kind of man who worked long hours, skipped weekends out, and proudly called himself financially responsible. Every month, he'd transfer a small amount into his savings account and feel a quiet sense of accomplishment. His friends spent recklessly, but not him. He was the careful one. The smart one. But months turned into years. And nothing really changed. His account balance grew slowly, but his life didn't. The same job. The same stress. The same dreams gathering dust. He was saving money, but losing time, energy, and passion. He was safe, but stuck. One morning, on his way to work, Michael saw a man step out of a sleek black car. The man looked calm, confident, free, and no older than him. He wasn't rushing to clock in. He wasn't worried about rent or bills. He had time, something Michael didn't. That moment hit hard. Michael realized something no one had ever told him. The people who look free aren't saving their way there, they're building their way there. We were all told the same story growing up. Save your money. Don't spend too much. Be careful. And yes, that advice comes from love, from parents who worked hard just to survive. But the truth is, saving money alone will never make you wealthy. Because money that just sits, loses value. Inflation eats it. Fear traps it. And opportunity passes it by. Think about it. If saving made people rich, every person with a savings account would be living their dream right now. But they're not. Because money doesn't grow when it's sitting still. It grows when it moves, when it's used with purpose. Michael began to see the pattern. He was saving for safety, but not for freedom. He was waiting for the right time to invest, to learn, to take risks, but that time never came. So he made a choice, a small but powerful one. He decided to stop saving out of fear and start investing with purpose. He didn't start big. He didn't have much to begin with. But he started. He bought a few books instead of new clothes. He took an online course instead of a weekend getaway. He started listening to podcasts on business, wealth, and personal growth instead of mindless entertainment. Slowly, the world around him began to change, not because it was different, but because he was. At first, it wasn't easy. He lost money. He made mistakes. He questioned himself. But he learned something priceless. Money is like a seed. If you bury it in the ground and never water it, it dies. But if you plant it, nurture it, and let it grow, it multiplies. He realized that every dollar sitting in his account was a seed doing nothing. So he started planting. He invested in learning digital marketing. He built a small online business. He collaborated with people who shared his vision. He failed. He got back up. He improved. And for the first time in years, Michael wasn't just living. He was growing. As months went by, something powerful happened. His savings didn't vanish, they evolved. He had new income streams. He had skills that made him more valuable. He had control, not because he had more money, but because he finally knew what to do with it. He understood that money is a servant, not a master. When you serve money, you live in fear. When money serves you, you live in freedom. He stopped asking, "How can I save more?" and started asking, "How can my money work for me?" That question changed everything. Michael's story isn't unique. Maybe you felt the same way, doing everything right. Saving every month, cutting costs, playing it safe. Yet still wondering why you're not moving forward. The truth is, most people are afraid to use money because they see it as something to protect, not something to grow. They save, but they never learn. They plan, but they never act. And so, Their dreams stay on paper, never in reality. But the wealthy think differently. They use money to buy time, to buy growth, to buy freedom. They don't hoard it, they move it. They don't worship it, they work with it. That's how you build wealth. So start where you are. Even if all you have is a few dollars, use it with purpose. Buy a book that teaches you how to multiply value. Take a course that improves your skills. Build something that makes you proud. Don't wait until you have enough to start. Because if you wait for the perfect time, you'll wait forever. The real difference between rich and poor isn't the amount of money. It's the amount of courage. Courage to take the first step. Courage to risk being uncomfortable. Courage to believe that your time is worth more than your fears. Now, Michael doesn't chase money anymore. He creates it. He doesn't wake up dreading his job, he wakes up designing his life. He doesn't dream of freedom, he lives it. And the funny thing is, when he stopped chasing money, money started chasing him. Because that's how life works. When you move with purpose, opportunity finds you. When you grow your mind, wealth follows naturally. Maybe you're like Michael once was, disciplined, hardworking, saving what you can, yet still feeling stuck. You don't need to stop saving. You need to stop only saving. Start learning. Start building. Start growing. Because saving protects your present. But investing builds your future. Your life won't change because you saved more. It'll change because you believed more, learned more, and acted more. So stop saving money just to survive. Start building to live. If this message spoke to your heart, share it with someone who needs it. And subscribe now, because your journey to financial freedom starts today. Don't just save for safety. Invest for freedom. Please, subscribe now.